I wish to do the wrong one to show you how it will look like if you make a mistake, but it might be a waste of time for me. So you have something like this. I can clip this one out, trim it off, and we have this. So what we are going to do is, we don't want it to be poking like this, right? So we are going to turn it in on the wrong side like that, and stitch in this direction, in a V direction. So I'm just going to put it down the machine, under the machine, and stitch that. And I'll do the second sewing for the sleeve. To look like that. So I just have to go press this and it is ready. All right, do the second one, then we can do the calf. Any questions so far? Are we getting it? Okay.
I'm confused, like how you fold the bias into it.
How I stitch the bias in it.
Like how you lined it up before.
So I would say that the bias, I'm going to stitch on top of this, so I don't so I see clearly what I'm sewing. So I'm going to put the bias under this, unfolded. So you can use, whether it's a straight cut or bias, unfolded, like that's 3/8 of an inch down here. And I wish to do the wrong one, but I don't want to spoil this. So let me pin it and see how it will look like. Can I get some more pins, please? Thank you. I'm doing it the wrong way so you can see the difference. I'm not sure if it will be that cool mistake I want. But so if I'm sewing like the 3/8 all the way down on this fabric, when I finish sewing, it is going to be, you see how smooth that is to turn inside out? This one is going to be problematic, like a very big problem to fold it in, and you're going to have a lot of creases down here. You're going to have so much creasing, it's not going to be very smooth as you want. So the best thing is to do that V stitch all the way down. Any questions? Oh, I just removed the pins. So it's just going to crumble because you stitch more than more inches down here. So the best thing is to stitch a little bit, like 1/8 down the cut.
So get more of the bias on the top, on this side.
Yes, the more of the bias, like the full bias, that is the 3/8 on this side. And then that 3/8 goes down. It's like you are stitching the bias correctly, but this one is slanting in kind of like this into the bias.
Yes.
Is that okay? Okay. So one thing you have to do is try to lie this one flat, and if anything, fold it this way and fold it that way, and this one too, and fold it this way. It makes you kind of have a straight line to stitch. But if you just hold it this way and be stitching, it might give you a lot of troubles. So better thing to do is maybe lie it flat. Make sure this is folded like that, and then this is also folded like this. Easy one to do. And this is going to be right on that 3/8 of an inch. So my 3/8 is somewhere here, and this is going to be on that one, not the full thing. So I'm going to stitch all the way down here to here. And then this also tapers down. That's the center, so this also tapers down all the way to end here. One thing you have to make sure is there is a lot of fold over there. Make sure you don't stitch on those folds. Now you have a smooth, no folding and kind of a perfect stitch, and then you fold it back and you stitch on it. Again, you can do that again to make sure that you have a straight, especially if you are cutting it on a straight line, not bias. You have to make sure that you fold it perfectly and you stitch on top of it.
So for starting it, you have good side to bad side?
Yeah.
Like good side of bias to bad side of sleeve?
Yeah, yes, exactly. Stitches another straight. So we have this nicely made. You fold it back. We're going to do that V stitch again from this point to the corner. Make sure when you're doing that stitch, that's V stitch or whatever, notch stitch or whatever it is, make sure you don't stitch on your fabric, just on the placket you're making, not on the fabric. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And it's ready. All right, so let's go fold the calf, and then